Meghan is not your scapegoat. I want to tell the royal family, the farm, the UK tabloids that Meghan is not your scapegoat. Now, members of the squad, now the tabloids are creating articles that, about Harry and Meghan leaving the UK because they still can't get over the fact that Harry and Meghan left. And today, they've been saying that Meghan demanded that she and Harry leave the UK. That it was demanded by Meghan and Meghan alone. This smacks of the ongoing misogyny of the UK tabloids, that they can't control their misogyny towards Meghan, their racism towards Meghan. They will never ever be able to contain themselves or control their anger. The Prince Harry fell in love with a mixed race woman. They can't control their racism over it. And they choose to blame Meghan because she just wouldn't put up with their racism so that the tabloids can make money. So she can smile in front of a camera while UK tabloids abuse her day in, day out. Writing articles telling Meghan that she can expect no fairy tale. Because time and time again, what were they doing? They were insulting Meghan, Harry, and even leveling so much abuse against their unborn child, baby Archie. So, members of the squad, I want to correct this lie using the words coming directly out of Prince Harry's own lips, from the me you can't see. And I want to read you something of what was said by Prince Harry in the me you can't see, because I think that this will debunk, I believe that this will debunk the lies that are currently being told by the tabloids in an attempt to scapegoat Meghan, like what they've been doing for the past couple of years. Now let me read this. So Prince Harry, talked about every single thing that he experienced while in the royal family. Now, members of the squad, this is what Prince Harry said. And I quote, "Every single ask, request, warning, whatever it is to stop, just got met with total silence or total neglect," he told Oprah Winfrey, referring to his attempts to get assistance from his family with the attacks leveled at Harry and Meghan online. "We spent 4 years trying to make it work. We did everything that we possibly could to stay there and carry on doing the role and doing the job." And Prince Harry talked about Meghan's suicidal thoughts and said this, and I quote, "Meghan decided to share with me these suicidal thoughts and the practicalities of how she was going to end her life. The thing that stopped her from seeing it through was how unfair it would be on me after everything that had happened to my mom, and to now to be put in a position of losing another woman in my life with a baby inside of her, our baby. The scariest thing for her was her clarity of thought. She hadn't lost it. She wasn't crazy. She wasn't self-medicating, be it through pills or through alcohol. She was absolutely sober. She was completely sane. Yet in the quiet of night, these thoughts woke her up." Harry continued, "I am somewhat ashamed of the way I dealt with them, the thoughts, and of course, because of the system that we were in, and the responsibilities and the duties that we had a quick cuddle, and then we had to get changed to jump in a convoy with a police escort and drive to the Royal Albert Hall for a charity event. Then step out into a wall of cameras and pretend as though everything was okay." Let me pause there for a second. That's what the tabloids wanted. They knew that Harry and Meghan were in pain, and they kept on leveling the abuse again and again and again. As Harry said in the Oprah interview, 70 female members of parliament stood up for my wife, condemned the sexist, racist, and colonialist undertones of the UK tabloid media reporting or coverage of the Duchess of Sussex. Yet, Prince Harry's extended family said absolutely nothing, because they were the ones perpetuating those falsehoods and spreading those falsehoods against Prince Harry and Meghan. And let me continue this by saying this, what Harry said, and I quote, "There wasn't an option to stay There wasn't an option to stay. You know what? Tonight, we are not going to go because just imagine the stories that come from that. Which brings me to something else. Prince Harry and Meghan, as we all know, traveled to the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. And they attended two events. One at Buckingham Palace and the other, the service of Thanksgiving. And then they headed back home to California in Montecito, Santa Barbara. To their home, back home, to their home. With their kids, baby Archie and baby LILIBET. And up to now, do you know the fact that the tabloids have come up with thousands of stories and articles about what Meghan and Harry are thinking right now and what they were imagining, what they were thinking? You know, they have, apparently, only UK tabloids are the only ones in the world that have the power of telepathy to know exactly what is in Harry and Meghan's mind. What were they thinking? Apparently to them, they know that because Harry and Meghan don't engage with them, so how else could they know what Harry and Meghan are thinking, other than the fact that they believe they have telepathy powers to read Meghan's mind. And to this day, right now, as we speak, they're still talking about the Platinum Jubilee, about Harry and Meghan, what they were thinking. Yet they have no access to Harry and Meghan, nor do they know what Harry and Meghan are doing. They know nothing, absolutely nothing, but all in an effort to write articles, sell lies for clicks, because Harry and Meghan, they get the most clicks and the most engagement whenever the tabloids, talk about Prince Harry and Meghan. And the tabloids themselves have admitted that Harry and Meghan, they sell papers. And when they put William and Kate Middleton on the front pages, they don't sell papers. Now, members of the squad, as I continue, what Harry said, to this day, practically, first of all, right now what we are seeing is the fact that the tabloids, from those two events that Harry and Meghan attended, the tabloids have come up with 1,000 stories. And right now, you're hearing from Prince Harry talking about, exactly how the tabloids behave. Let me repeat his words. There wasn't an option to stay. You know what? Tonight, we are not going to go. Because just imagine the stories that come from that. Think about that for a second. No wonder Prince Harry and Meghan did not attend, many events while they were in the UK to starve these racist and bigoted tabloids in the UK of stories to write, of lies to tell. That, hey, look, Harry and Meghan upstaged, the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. The tabloids that obsess over them are complaining the two people they obsess over are upstaging the Queen's Platinum Jubilee. And even when Harry and Meghan left, after only attending two events, just two, even after they left, they accused Harry and Meghan of upstaging the Queen's Platinum Jubilee by leaving. You can't make that stuff up because that's exactly what happened. The sickness of the UK tabloids. No one does hypocrisy more than a UK tabloid. And let me continue Prince Harry's own words to debunk that lie coming in right now from the tabloids, blaming Meghan for leaving the UK. The woman they bully day in, day out and spread misogynistic attacks against her and sexist attacks against her. Let's debunk that lie right now here in this podcast. Directly from the words of Prince Harry himself. And he said this. Prince Harry said this, and I quote. He said that the night was a wake-up call and made him realize they could not continue as they were. While my wife and I were in those chairs, gripping each other's hands. The moment the lights go down, Meghan starts crying. And when I say this with a lot of pain because I see exactly what Harry and Meghan have been through and what up to now they're still going through because UK tabloids, constantly continue to abuse Harry and Meghan. The good thing is that they left and now we can see a smile on Meghan's face. Despite the fact that the harassment continues, Harry and Meghan are now happy. They're in a place whereby they can go to a grocery store to buy grocery or walk around California in peace. They can live in peace. without having to worry about 1,000 articles being written about them, or the media obsessing over them in California or harassing them and making up 1,000 stories to sell lies to the public. They don't have to worry about that while in California. As a matter of fact, they have only been pictured in California a handful of times. You can even count the number of times that Harry and Meghan have been pictured. And you know, the Daily Faith even has paparazzi outside of Harry and Meghan's home waiting to catch a glimpse of Harry and Meghan and the kids and their children. And even that has proved difficult for the Daily Faith. They've only catched a glimpse 1 or 2 times or 3 times. You can count those times that they have, caught a glimpse of Harry and Meghan while in California, just a handful of times. And I remember that when Harry was going to California with Meghan, they were saying that, Harry and Meghan are going to a place where there's so much paparazzi, they're going to be pictured. I thought they wanted privacy. And I'm happy about Meghan's explanation on privacy during the Oprah interview. Privacy does not mean that you lock yourself in a house. Privacy means that when I want to show you something, I can get to show you. Not that something which I'm comfortable with sharing with you, like photos, like the example that Meghan used. I'm willing to share with you this photo. You can't see the entire roll of pictures that I have in my phone. I'm not comfortable with sharing you with that. That's privacy. Deciding, you being the one to decide your life, your future. When you can release or share something with the world. Now Harry and Meghan have that. They have peace. They can do that now. You can finally see Meghan glowing with so much happiness. When you look and compare how Meghan was while she was back, in the UK, and now, there's a huge stark difference. In the UK, she was just surviving. In the US, she's thriving. She's happy. And even when she comes back to the UK, you can still see a smile on her face. They tried to break Meghan, but they failed. They failed, and they will continue to fail. They haven't stopped trying to break her. They haven't stopped the abuse. They haven't stopped the harassment, but they have failed to break Meghan and Prince Harry. Irregardless, they have failed. The tabloids have failed. And now, what are they doing? They are trying to emotionally blackmail people like, Prince Harry and Meghan through the likes of Thomas Markle Jr. and Samantha Markle, trying to emotionally blackmail Prince Harry and Meghan. And even that isn't working. That is not working. And Harry and Meghan right now can do as they please. Harry playing polo, having a good time in peace, not wearing shoes in the grass as he walks, at Santa Barbara Polo Club, or at home alongside Nacho while at Santa Barbara Polo Club. They can have, a picnic outside their home, a get-together outside without having to worry about 1,000 stories being written about them, or UK tabloids forcing or bribing people for any information relating to Prince Harry and Meghan, or any story about Harry and Meghan, without having to worry about that. Because they have trustworthy friends. Nacho, Delfina, Nacho's wife, they have trustworthy friends back in California, in Montecito. That's the life that they are building for themselves and for their children. A peaceful life, a life of joy and happiness. A thriving life, a life to thrive, not to survive and take abuse every single day from UK tabloids and be told, hey, look, but Camilla took it, so you just need to take it. Look at Camilla now. She's about to become the future queen consort. That kind of rhetoric from the UK tabloids. If they like the abuse so much, why don't they subject it to themselves and their families, if that's how much they like the abuse? Because they've been saying that so many times. And it's wrong. It's wrong what the tabloids have done and continue to do even right now, as we speak. Members of the squad. Now let me continue with what Prince Harry said. Prince Harry said this: while my wife and I were in those chairs, gripping each other's hand, the moment the lights go down, Meghan starts crying. I'm feeling sorry for her, but I'm also really angry with myself that we are stuck in this situation. Harry said, I was ashamed that it got this bad. I was ashamed to go to my family because, to be honest with you, like a lot of other people my age could probably relate to, I know that I am not going to get from my family what I need. That he means that he won't be getting any help from William, Kate, Charles. They're not going to help him. As a matter of fact, they are the ones leaking lies about Harry and Meghan to UK tabloids. And that's why when Harry was asked by Hodder, if you miss, William and Charles, he tried to evade that question. Because those are the people, Harry knows that those are the people that are responsible for the smear campaign targeting his wife. Harry knows that Prince William authorized his own employee to issue a statement against Meghan in court. In exchange for what? For good press. Harry and Meghan are trashed, but Prince William and Kate Middleton, they get good press from UK tabloids. And the world is finally opening their eyes to the practices of the UK tabloids and what they're doing right now and continue to do. And Prince Harry also suggested the firm blocked the couple from trying to leave their positions as senior royals. Prince Harry said this, and I quote, "The feeling of being trapped within the family, there was no option to leave. Eventually, when I made that decision for my family, I was still told, you can't do this." And it's like, well, how bad does it have to get until I'm allowed to do this? She, Meghan, was going to end her life. It shouldn't have to get to that. Harry wanted to leave. He wanted to leave. He wanted to leave. He's the one who made the decision to protect his wife, an unborn child. He wanted to leave. But now, look at what they're doing. They're attempting to rewrite history by printing lies and spreading lies, blaming it on the woman they enjoy bullying day in, day out, who refused to take the abuse, who said no to the abuse, and who packed up her bags and left the UK after they wrote articles saying that Meghan should go back to America, xenophobic articles targeting the Duchess of Sussex. Never ever forget, members of the squad. And on Prince Charles, in the Mirror Can See, Harry said of Charles, "He has treated me the way he was treated. So how can I change that for my own kids?" He picked up the theme with Winfrey telling her in the series released, a couple of months ago. "My father used to say to me when I was younger, he used to say to both William and I, well, it was like that for me, so it's going to be like that for you. That doesn't make sense. Just because you suffered does not mean that your kids have to suffer. In fact, quite the opposite. If you suffered, do everything you can to make sure that whatever negative experiences you had, that you can make it right for your kids," he said. And members of the squad, I love this. I love what Harry said. First of all, he just goes to show the amazing person, the amazing husband and father that he is. A good man with a great heart. And Harry even said that his family told him to play the game and life would improve. But he objected, telling Winfrey, "I've got a hell of a lot of my mom in me. The only way to free yourself and break out is to tell the truth." And what did the game mean, members of the squad? Harry talks about the game that's supposed to be played. But what does that even mean, members of the squad? UK tabloids are calling and demanding that Prince Harry abandons his wife and kids. And to this day, they are still calling for Harry to abandon his wife and kids. That's what the game means. Harry was supposed to, the rest of Piers Morgan wrote articles that Harry should come back to the UK, marry a dim, white, conservative blonde, chosen for him by his brother, Prince William. That's what they wrote, not me. That's what they wrote. And they're making it perfectly clear what their problem is. The fact that Prince Harry fell in love with a mixed race woman. They can't control their racism. The tabloids cannot hide, not pretend to hide their racism. They openly show it for the world to see, especially the Daily Fail, members of the squad. And members of the squad, Prince Harry said that he sought professional help as he wanted to break the cycle of genetic pain and suffering for the sake of his own children on a podcast. And I love that so much about Harry. I love that. And that's why I will never cease in saying the fact that Prince Harry is a great man. A good man and a good father. A very good man and a good father. And a good husband. And we've heard from Prince Harry. I've shared with you what Prince Harry said, in the Mirror Can See. I've shared it with you right now. And I want to hear your opinion about what Prince Harry said in the Mirror Can See. His words. His words. Because to me, those words touch directly in my heart to see exactly what they have been through with Meghan and to see their love and their bond so strong towards one another. The love that they have for one another right now, so strong. They've tried to break apart their marriage. To this day, they still call on Prince Harry to abandon his wife and children and come back to the UK to follow Prince William around. To this day, they call for that. They demand that. And Harry has stuck his ground time and time again, saying the fact that my priority is my wife Meghan and my 2 kids, baby Archie and LILIBET. He's always protected them. And because of that, the tabloids have said, hey, look, Meghan's controlling him. Because they never ever understand how a member of the royal family, can love and protect his wife so much. Because they've seen that with Charles and William, things are different. Charles cheated on Diana with Camilla. That's something normal for them. That's a qualification for being a prince. You cheat on your wife. That's just how it is in the UK. For William, his alleged affairs with Rose Hanbury. And they can't stand the fact that Harry protects his wife and loves his wife so much and protects them from the racist UK tabloids in the UK. They can't stand that one bit. And I love and admire and I respect Prince Harry for what he's done for his wife and kids, and will always love and admire Prince Harry for what he did for his wife and continues to do for his wife and children, baby Archie and baby girl LILIBET, and also what he's done for Meghan, leaving the UK to protect his wife and children and their peace of mind, to make sure that their children, Archie and LILIBET, will have a better future, to break the pain of generational suffering. Harry did that because of the love that he has in his heart for his wife and kids, and I couldn't love and respect him even more. And I respect him every single day more and more for the man that he is. A good man, a good husband, and also a very, very good father, members of the squad. Now, what do you think about this, members of the squad? I wanted to reveal with you the truth. And the truth is, Harry is the one who made the decision to protect his wife from racist and bigoted UK tabloids that were targeting, abusing his wife day in, day out while in the UK. When the lights go off, Meghan was crying at Albert Hall. Those words from Prince Harry, they touch directly in my heart. And I'm proud to be a member of this community supporting Harry and Meghan against this online abuse from the tabloids, the racist tabloids, and also the farm. What do you think about this? Harry made the decision to protect his wife and children from racist tabloids. And to this day, they can't accept the fact that a prince of the UK loved his wife and child so much that he took them far away from a toxic environment. Harry wasn't going to play the game of giving them access or pictures of his child, baby Archie, in exchange for good press, or handing over his wife, stories about his wife, so that they can bully and abuse Meghan in exchange for good press. He isn't like Prince Charles. He has a lot of his mom in him. Harry clearly takes after his mother, the late Princess Diana. An amazing, amazing heart. And I love and I respect him so much every single day. Every single day. For what he did for his wife and his children. Harry made the decision to take his wife far away from the UK, from the racist UK tabloids. And they need to get over Prince Harry and Meghan. Harry wants nothing to do with the tabloids. He wants nothing to do with them. And I know it hurts the tabloids so much. And they need to get over it. You bullied him, you bullied his wife, you chased his mother to death. And now you wanted to do the same thing to his wife. Enough is enough. You will not succeed. You will not succeed. No weapon formed against Prince Harry and Meghan shall prosper. What do you think about this, members of the squad? I want to hear your thoughts and comments about this. Don't let them rewrite history. Do not let them rewrite history. I made this podcast to correct the lies being told by UK tabloids. Harry made the decision to protect his wife and kids from racist UK tabloids. They may not be happy to hear it, that their prince, the lovely Prince Harry, wants nothing to do with them but they need to hear it, and they need to hear it right now. Harry wants nothing to do with the tabloid that chased his mother to death. He doesn't want them anywhere near his wife or his children. And they need to finally get that into their heads. Because no matter how much they've abused Prince Harry, it hasn't gotten him to work with them or even give them pictures of his kids to plaster over their front pages. That still hasn't worked out well for racist and bigoted UK tabloids. It hasn't worked out for them, no matter how much they have tried. They've even tried to demand to know baby Archie's godparents. For what? You bullied the mother when she was pregnant. What do you want to do with information about Prince Harry and Meghan's child's godparents? What do you want to know that about? Why do you want to know that? And I'm glad that Prince Harry and Meghan have done everything in their power to ensure the safety, peace of mind of their kids and protecting their marriage. I love that so much. I love that 100%. With that and so much more, members of the squad, what do you think about this podcast and the recent events unfolding? I want to hear your opinion. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. And don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for daily and consistent content. Keyword daily and consistent. And stay tuned to our next video. Love you, family, always and forever. Hello, members of Scapegoat Family TV. First of all, I want to say thank you for all your support that you give us to our channel. We don't take it for granted that you support this channel. I want to say thank you from the bottom of our hearts for lending out your support and fighting against injustices, supporting Prince Harry and Meghan, showing them love. Love will always triumph over evil, and for that I say thank you. Good will always prevail over bad. Thank you so much for all your support. Thank you so much for joining this community, this amazing community of the Scapegoat Family TV. I love you so much, family, from the bottom of my heart, and I wish you all the best. May you have a great day, and I hope that you enjoyed this video and learned a lot of things. With that and so much more, stay tuned to our next video. Leave a comment below, like and subscribe. Love you, family, always and forever. Sayonara.